Alright guys, it's the Junkie and I'm back with another video. This is for my boy Louie, Jewell. I hope I'm saying your last name right, my man, but this is a 100+ subscriber contest. Great YouTuber. I'm glad I met him. He's just an awesome guy. His channel is fantastic. He shows a lot of support. He's relatively support to other channels. He's relatively new to YouTube. I believe he's at like 120, maybe 121 subs. But yeah, I love his channel. His channel is great. He's got a lot of great content. I love his room. His room is entirely in black. And if I could have it that way, that's definitely how I would do it. But this is a 100 sub contest. I'm just making this video to show some support for my boy. There were a few questions and he wanted some shout outs as part of the contest. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. So go give him a sub. Let's get him up to 200. That'd be awesome. But first, he wanted us to, you know, give an idea of what character we dislike, hate. It could be comics, it could be movies, it could be, you know, whatever. But, yeah, go ahead. He wanted to give one, for you to tell about one character that you disliked. I don't want to use hate, because hate's a strong word. Except for my ex-wife, I hate her. But here's a character that I'm not a big fan of. I just wish they kept her character, the original Miss Marvel. But as you guys know, I don't even know her name. Hell, I dislike her so much, I didn't even take it out of the bag and board. But I got, you know, my shop was having a sale one day, and these books were kind of hot, and so I figured I'd pick up a couple and read them, and I really just didn't care for it at all. Yeah, but I think her name's Koala Khan or something, I don't know. I could be fucking it up, but who gives a shit? I don't like her anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but this is the character I dislike the most. I just wish the original Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, was back. But anyways, then he wanted you to show a character or talk about a character you liked in Marvel, DC, and in Image or Independence. So I went a little out of the norm for me. Of course, DC, I just recently started getting into DC. I'm not, you know, too keen on all the characters and everything. But so far, my favorite character in the DC universe has got to be Batman. Love Batman. This here is a Hidden Treasures, and it's signed by Ron Mars and Lynn Wein. I won this in an auction on eBay, and I actually have the same book, but I have it Signature Series CGC'd that came with this deal, and yeah, I'm glad I have that, but that's all packed away. Okay, up next is my Independent, one of my favorite characters from Independent. Of course, I love Outcast. That would have been a given for me to show that book, but I show Outcast all the time. But here's another character I like, because he kind of reminds me of one of my favorite Marvel characters, so you'll understand when I show you. But it's Ripclaw from Image. I really like this character. I know a lot of people hate, and this was a little 3-part miniseries he had back in the early 90s. I know a lot of people hate on comics from the 90s, but you know what? It's part of your history. I mean, you can't hate your history. You know what I mean? Sure, the books were overprinted, but if you're into it just to collect comics and good stories and art and stuff, then it doesn't matter if they printed 1 copy or 10 million copies. You know what I mean? I like the stories. I like the art. I love this character. He's a great character. You can find these books on the damn cheap, I'm telling you guys. But Ripclaw, one of my favorite independent characters from back in the day. Wanted to show something a little different. Okay, up next, of course, you know who my favorite Marvel character is. There's not even a question about that. My boy, Wolverine. So I just wanted to pull out some nice covers. I always show my Hulk 181. But I wanted to try something different, just show some different covers I have. So I picked out some books from my Marvel, or my Wolverine Origins collection. Here's Wolverine, Deadpool, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, of course, Wolverine. There's another Wolverine Deadpool cover. I just love Wolverine, man. He's a fucking badass. I mean, the guy just doesn't give a shit. He'll go up against anybody. He doesn't care. And that's what I love about him. His spunk, his attitude, he's a leader, and he can also be solo. He doesn't have to be a leader, but if the time is, if the time needs and the situation needs a good leader and there's no one around, Wolverine will definitely take that spot. But yeah, I just pulled out some covers that I really like for my Wolverine Origins collection. I almost have the complete run. So yeah, really excited. Here's a nice Michael Turner cover. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, Louie. Congratulations on 100+ subs. I'm sure in no time you will be over 200. And I can't wait. I'm glad to be along on the ride with you. He wanted us to give a shout out to some channels that need some support and help to get to that 100 mark. So I have a couple that I want to talk about. So my shout outs are going to be White Nova Comics. I believe he's definitely under 100, but I can't remember the exact number. But White Nova Comics, I will definitely put a link to these channels in the description below. Up next is Manny S. I love this guy. He's always commenting on my live videos. He's always there for the live shows that I do on Fridays. He comments on all my videos. He's definitely under 100. So go give him some love, guys. Show him some support. And up next, my boy that's barreling onto the scene, man, is Trinity Comics. Jeremy, go give him a go give him a sub. Great guy, great channel. Genuinely a nice guy. He really has just started collecting comics too. And it's good to see these young guys come in and kind of like knock us, I'm not even really a veteran, but take over some of the swing for the veterans. And his channel's awesome. He's a big, huge Batman fan, so I'm sure if he makes a contest video, I think he already did. I believe he did. I'm sure there's going to be some Batman in there somewhere. But anyways, White Nova Comics, Manny S, and Trinity Comics. Please go check those guys out. Go check out Louie. This is the junkie, the real comic book junkie, showing my support for my boy Louie. Congrats, my man. Here's to another 100. See you guys. I'm out.